We now turn from America to England, to Natasha Hausdorff, someone who stood up as an advocate on behalf of justice and on behalf of truth, to share her thoughts at this time.
Thank you, Rabbi Benji, for the honour of joining this broadcast. It is at times like this that the unity of the Jewish people around the world is indeed palpable and uplifting. I'm speaking to you from London, but like so many others over the last few weeks, there is nowhere I would rather have been than in Israel. I've been privileged to visit Israel many times since the 7th of October, but I will always remember my first visit to Kibbutz Beeri. I met an extraordinary young woman, a member of Dover Tzahal. As a junior officer, her role was to take visitors through the kibbutz day after day, relaying the appalling stories of the 7th of October, keeping the memory of the victims alive, and ensuring people all over the world knew what had happened in that place. She'd fallen in love with the kibbutz, she told us, over the course of her service, and had committed to becoming a member, to moving there after the war. She was assured of victory, and she would mark that, she said, when she heard the sound of children once again playing in Kibbutz Beeri. My own family history in the land of Israel goes back some 8 generations. My ancestor Azriel Zelig Hausdorff came to Jerusalem in the 1840s, and he built a great deal in the old city. One such place that he had built, Batei Machaseh, I visit every time I come to Jerusalem to pay my respects. It is noticeable every time I go that I hear the sound of children playing. It reverberates around that square. On that particular visit, I was taken back to it by the guide who'd been with us in Beeri. He particularly wanted to show me a plaque that was erected after the reunification of Jerusalem, an extract, Zechariah 8:5, a prophecy for the peace of Jerusalem, which would come with the sound of children playing in the streets. That prophecy has come true time and time again across Israel's history through the last 77 years, across Eretz Israel. I believe it will also come true again in Kibbutz Beeri and all of the places that have suffered so terribly over the last 20 months. That is the promise of Jewish unity. That is the promise of future prosperity, of future generations playing in the streets, and a peaceful Israel alongside a peaceful region. Everything we have seen over the last 2 weeks demonstrates a better future, not just for the people of Israel, but for the region as a whole. That is something that we can all take immense pride in. That is something that I believe gives great cause for optimism. And the unity that we are displaying in coming together underscores that commitment to prosperity and a victorious future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Natasha.